Hello and welcome to Shave&Butcher. My name is Johan and I come to you from Sweden, which is in Europe. Yeah, not Switzerland, that's where they have the cheese and the cuckoo clocks, but Sweden, where we have, what do we have? IKEA and Volvo and stuff like that. Hardly any rules for COVID, and there you go. So this is predominantly a wet shaving or traditional shaving channel where I shave with straight razors mainly, but other tools as well. And yeah, so you know if you haven't been here before. I usually start off with a joke, and today's joke is about Pavlov's dogs. Or have I told you that one already? It rings a bell. Okay, well, never mind then. Let's go straight to the shave. The soap today is a sample. This is from Antica Barberia, and it's called Original Citrus. So it smells a lot like citrus. The OG citrus, and I have a sample. It's it's soft, so it's like a cream. Got this from my friend Joel, so I'm going to smear it out in the lovely Captain's Choice style, apparently, bowl from Giles Shaving. And I was supposed to do that beforehand, but we'll do it now. I don't know how much I need out of this. I have this scoopy thing that I got from my friend Martin. So better safe than sorry, so you want to have enough. So I'm taking yay much, which is probably way too much. But soap is cheap, relatively speaking, so why not? So I'm just putting that in the grooves, spreading it out a little bit. Now a lot of people make lathers from, will build it in the bowl. It's called bowl lathering. I know, you'd think they'd come up with a better expression by now, but that's what it's called. I'm really rubbish at that, so I build my lather on my face. So I'm only gonna put it in the bowl to load the brush. What brush? You have a brush? Yes, I have a brush, and this one is a boar brush. Omega. I think this is. I think it's an Omega. Yeah, let's say it's an Omega. Only Frank, who designed this, Frank Strömberg, knows if it's not. It's turned by Matti Lindholm, and they collaborated on this beautiful little adventure. So yeah, so it's been soaking in warmish water, not too hot. I've squeezed it out so it's relatively dry, and I'm just gonna load. So most people who watch this channel are straight or are traditional shavers, and they know this stuff better than I do, but I'm just in case. So if you want to build the lather in the bowl, you do like this, move around and gradually drop water into it until you have a consistency that you like. Now this is not proper lather. This is just a loaded brush. It's a bit of froth. And if this was in a soap container, can you see that? That's not what you want. You want a thicker, denser lather. So what I'll do is I'll just paint this on my face. Oh, that smells so nice. The OG citrus. So just paint it on the face like I would a cream. This is a cream, I think, or a crope. If it's somewhere in between a soap and a cream, people call it a crope. What a clever expression. Okay, so it's on the face, and now I gradually add water and agitation. So I just dip the tips of the brush in water. You can have it in a bowl, or I have running water, so just carefully quickly, like a quick stab in the middle of a crowd, so no one sees it, and then you're off. What? Yeah, we do murder advice as well. YouTube bots are going, alarm. I don't know if they talk like that. I think no one knows. They're really anonymous. So I put in quite a bit of water, and then I agitate to make a. Why do I do that? I don't know, but it has to be done. I guess you beat the air out of it or something. You can swirl as well, peacefully, but then again you have to kind of do it more. Yeah, more water. Now, how wet you make it is really up to you. You want to get to a consistency that you like. I generally like it more wet than the average person, but it is a matter of choice. You can't have it too dry, because then it's not slick enough, and then your razor blade won't. Maybe that's too wet. It's always tricky when you have a new soap. You never really know how to treat it, and if you add too much water, you can kill the lather. It's a bit of a murder theme today. And you can do this to see, I do this to see that it's peaky enough, and you don't want too many bubbles. So this makes peaks, but it has bubbles, so it's not perfect. But hey, neither am I, neither is life. So we'll give that a try. Smells fantastic, really does. Lots of citrus, fresh citrus, but others scent notes as well. Fancy pants. The razor is a straight razor from Japan, made from Swedish steel. It's called Tori. It has a frame back, so it's actually two pieces of metal. One is the spine and this thing, and the other thing is the blade, which is straight rather than concave like most straight razors. So this is a frame back, and I love it. Here we go. So the purpose of the shaving soap is to lubricate the skin so the blade glides well, and to make it look like Santa Claus. Those are the only two reasons. You can see some, I don't know if you see, it's a few bubbles. It's a little bit airy. It's okay. It is a matter of choice. And if you beat it more or stir it more or whatever you do, then you get less bubbles. Generally, if it falls off the razor without any force or shaking, then for me it's good enough. Boom, shakalaka is what we say when it falls down. People who have watched me many times go, yeah, we know. Come on, something new perhaps. I like my straight razors. I do shave with other gear, safety razors, chevettes. But there's something about a straight razor, isn't there? Oh. Yeah, I'm liking the scent. It is. Now I don't know if I'm even close to giving this soap, showing this soap its true potentials. It's quite, the lather is quite light. Again, I don't mind it, but some people would. And I'm thinking it's probably me and my lathering techniques. I'll be using this sample a few times and we'll see if I learn. generally you want some more density, which you get from probably adding more water, because water is heavy, and by agitating or stirring it more so you get all the air out. But again, is that going to change the shaving experience or the slickness? I don't think so. Almost all soaps are slick enough, in my opinion. So having more than one soap, and I have a few more. It's mainly for fun, you know, trying out different scents. For me, it's scents mainly. For a lot of people, it is the soap quality or the soap base, which varies a lot. I'm not really clever enough to really notice a huge difference. I notice a difference, but I don't keep track of what the difference is, and you know, if I prefer soaps made on a Thursday or whatever. But a lot of people do, so they're more clever and they pay more attention. So first pass is essentially with the growth to get rid of as much hair as you possibly can, and the second pass is essentially against the growth to get to a really close shave, you know. And I'm trying to go slow. My wife is waiting for me, we're off. There's always the risk to hurry a little bit, or to rush a little bit when you're in sort of a hurry. Don't do that with a straight razor, you'll cut yourself. I do. Yeah, I haven't done a good job with the leather. Because you can, I don't know if you can see, but it's dissipating a little bit. I can guarantee it's not the quality of the soap, it's the quality of my lathering and my playing around with it. Still good enough, but a perfect lather stays on the skin for a good while without changing. And this is, it's not, I don't know if you can even see it. I can notice some dissipation. Is that a word? Dissipation? Should be. Again, all you want is for the blade to be able to run across the skin. I did a head shave before with this Sukin from Australia, and it's transparent. And it's great. So, proves you don't need a big lather. There you go. There you go. Very nice. Very nice. The scent, yeah, very citrus. Very citrusy. A little bit of woodiness to it, but I was comparing it to this one, which is a Swedish soap, citrus and cedar. Very similar scent notes. This Antica Barberia is even more citrus, so there will be bergamot and stuff like that in it. So it's really fresh. Although not like, you know, squeezing a lemon. So it's slightly more complex than that, but it's on the fresh side, if you know what I mean, as opposed to dirty, earthy. This is a good shave. I'm enjoying it. That's kind of the purpose. Oops. Kind of the purpose of traditional shaving is to enjoy it. I think all our Christmas preparations are done. Well, almost. We're very close, which is nice. Yeah, the feeling of the skin is good. It's not that. It's easy to rinse the lather off, which is nice. Yeah, we're doing well. Good shave, but I will need to practice a bit with the soap to make sure I get to a more stable lather. You know, I've had lathers where you know you put the brush down because you have to go do something, and you come back half an hour later and it looks just the same. That's just incredible. So the aftershave is going to be this one from the Secret Artisan. This is a balm, and this is orange scented. Yeah, plenty of it. So, not exactly the same scent, because the soap is a combination of citrus fruit in its scent. So, orange, citrus, lime, maybe, I don't know. Whereas this is pure orange, and it's actually incredible. This smells just like cracking open an orange, peeling an orange and splitting it up. Incredible. Fantastic. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yeah, that's it. This is what I'm gonna smell like today. Thank you for joining. I do hope you appreciate it, and pardon the puns and so forth. Thank you very much. You have a good day whenever you're watching this, and hopefully you turn back in, maybe subscribe or something. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I'd appreciate it if you do. Thank you very much. Auf Wiedersehen. Bientôt. Sayonara. Sayonara. Okay. Ha det bra. Vi ses snart. Ciao, ciao. And stay sharp.